Hey you guys, I'm Lauren Jackson. I wanted to talk to you for a quick second about home parties. Okay, so when I joined, I literally told my upline, don't expect me to do any home parties. Do not, I will not do them. I'm not gonna be that salesy lady who traps you in somebody's living room, gives a whole long 30-minute presentation, and then you have to buy something because it's the friend tax or whatever. So you guys, Jamberry parties are not like that at all, okay? Our product is demonstrable, which makes it so amazing. All you have to do is help these ladies fall in love with it by getting it on their nails, and they're gonna want to buy, okay? You're not gonna trap anybody into making a purchase. So I love that. Okay, so since starting to do home parties, okay, so I'll tell you a little bit. I joined right when my fourth child was born. Literally my starter kit and my child were delivered on the same day. So I did all Facebook parties for the first 6 months, okay? Because I mean, that makes sense. You have a newborn, it's easier. So then one of my friends said, oh, I would just really love to have everybody in so you could show them how to apply the reps. So she talked me into it. I remember driving over to her house and being just petrified that I was gonna be standing up and giving this, trying to talk about Jamberry without fumbling over my words. And you know what? It turned out to be the most amazing thing ever, because all I had to do was tell people how much I loved Jamberry and why. And it was over a $600 party. It was amazing in one evening. So riding the high from that, I was like, oh, home parties are amazing. I get it now. So that's why I love doing home parties now. And that's what I almost exclusively do. Really only my VIP business, VIP customer group is online, and everything else I do is home parties and vendor events. So I have an over $600 average right now for my parties, and that's up from when I used to do just Facebook. My party average was only about $218, something like that. So you can see that for me anyway, my time invested is much more worth it with home parties. So the main things that I really love about home parties is that you get to show the application in person, and you get to troubleshoot right there. So if you're dealing with a customer who has extraordinarily curvy nails, you can go ahead and teach her that 1, 2, 3 method. You can show her that she'll need to work a little bit more with it in order to get a good application, but it's absolutely possible to get that good application. It helps you build those relationships. You guys, this business is completely about building relationships, and people, honestly, people are much more likely to buy from someone that they really like. And my husband doesn't get this, but women, or me personally, I'll just not overgeneralize here. I need friendships. I need to build relationships with people around me, and I just need to, I'm a homeschool mom of 4. I really need to get out of the house sometimes. So it's just really, for me, it's my me time. It's my sanity time. It's my connecting with my community time. I love it. So it does not feel like a job to me. It feels like a girls' night. So another thing is it helps you build more repeat customers, because you're able to make sure they're getting good applications right off the bat. They're not going to just have stacks of reps in drawers that they don't know how to apply, because you're there teaching them and making sure that they're confident in their application before they go home. Another great thing is you get to show the finishes of some of the different reps. If you have some inventory, or even those nail sticks, you can demonstrate some of the different nail finishes. It's just an easier way to get a better idea of what they look like if you're showing them in person. It creates more urgency. What I like to do is just offer free shipping for anyone who makes an order that night, and we'll do a bulk order. It all ships to either me or the hostess if she's kind of far away. And then that gives everybody that sense of urgency. I love free shipping. Don't you love free shipping? So having that incentive, oh, I have to make my order tonight in order to get that free shipping offer. So the urgency, it's all about that. You tend to generate more bookings off of home parties, because you're right there at checkout saying, oh, this was so much fun. Didn't you have a great time? And the girl, of course, is going to say, yeah, it was so great. And then right then you've got them. You can say, oh, do you think you might have some friends that would like this too? and you can go ahead and book their party right then and there. It's so awesome, and definitely nail down the date right then. If they go home, they'll be like, oh, I have to clean my house or whatever. So you always nail down the date right then and keep that excitement up. And then, it's also so awesome to have local customers, because you know what? If they fall in love enough, they might turn into a local team member for you. And that's just so much more exciting to be able to train them in your area. You can have, team meetings together and that kind of thing. So you guys, just a couple of the amazing things with home parties that you do not want to miss out on. I know it's easy to be, scared off by them, but you can do it. And then the next thing that I always hear is, but I can't get a home party. I've tried, nobody wants one. So what I would recommend is just go ahead and throw your own home party. And you can even tell your friends, listen, this is something new that I'm trying out. Do you think you could really help me out by coming and listening to me, like just try this presentation on you? And you guys, for me, really, it's not, mine's very informal. So what I tend to do is we kind of talk for maybe 5 minutes. I tell them about like the basic bundles and kind of the history of Jamberry, and a few of the, just a little bit about it. And then we get right into application. And then most of the questions and things are addressed very naturally as we're going through application. So you guys, start with your own home party, and I can't wait to hear how exciting it is and how your party average will go up.